Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this much awaited high tea hosted by Sunday Tribune with Mahesh Bang. I'm Dr. Sharika, and I will give you a brief introduction before we get to hear what Mr. Bang has to say. He is a world-renowned astrologer, palmist, numerologist, and Vastu expert. He has been writing a very popular and successful astrological column in the Sunday Tribune newspaper for the last 17 years due to readers like you. Thanks for joining us for this high tea. If you have been to the last high tea or followed it, you will know that event had become a part of international news as he warned and foresaw this worldwide disaster on that platform. Thereafter, his astrological take on COVID-19 was covered by worldwide media. Recently, he was awarded the world record Star 2020 from the UK, as he accurately predicted the onset of the pandemic. On the 2nd of Feb this year, in Sunday Tribune Herald, when COVID-19 was limited only to China, he had warned about the period between March 29th and June 30th, 2020, indicating that it would be very, very tough for the world. And unfortunately, we saw the world over on lockdown at that very time. We saw then that at the end of July, things got better and the world attempted to open up after lockdowns. Then at the end of September, we saw the significant improvement that he told us about as the restrictions started to ease up. In a few months ago, he precisely predicted that from the 20th of November 2020, many countries would have a second wave. And we see the entire world is having a feel of partial lockdown restrictions with a sudden surge in COVID-19 cases. So let us see what now he has to say about this pandemic and next year. I hand you over to Mahesh.
Hi friends, Namaste South Africa and Sanbonane. Hope you are keeping well during this second wave of COVID-19, where utmost care is needed for ourselves and for our loved ones. Thank you Sunday Tribune for organizing this virtual high tea. A big thank you to Mr. Sandile, Annie, Tashika and Shabnam and the entire worldwide media who published my astrological take on COVID-19. Also thank you for joining us by tuning in and for being an inspiration for us to do more work on astrological enlightenment. Before starting, my humble condolences to those who have lost their loved ones, and we send light and love to those who are critically ill due to COVID-19. Another big salute to frontline workers. This pandemic has affected every one of us in some way or another. Today we will cover three broad topics. Firstly, numerology for the coming years. Secondly, on Monday, that is 21st December this year, Saturn and Jupiter conjunction will be the closest to each other. This is happening after 800 years. We will chat about its impact on us. Thirdly, we will discuss COVID-19 horoscope, when it was born, its peak, and when it will die off. Hope you are also having a cup of tea. Tasty. According to numerology, the year 2020, if reduced to a single digit, it gives us the number 4, which denotes the planet Rahu. Because of this, the entire year 2020 was governed by the planet Rahu. That is usually attributed to specific qualities like rumor, doubts, dilemma, fear of the unknown, inclined to feel lonely and isolated. So that explains why this year had just about everyone feeling like this. There was much confusion about protocols to follow, etc. Like the benefits of using mask or not, was the virus airborne or not, doubt on holding events or not, should kids go to school or not, much doubt and confusion, obviously fear while shopping, going out and socializing. Due to social distancing and quarantine in general, many were isolated. In Vedic astrology, Rahu is considered as a shadow planet. Astronomically, Rahu and Ketu denote the 2 points of intersection of the paths of the sun and the moon. As they move around the celestial body, therefore, Rahu and Ketu are respectively called the north and the south lunar nodes. The year 2021, if reduced to a single digit, it gives the number 5, which denotes the planet Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, networking, mobiles, computers, emailing, couriers, internet, Wi-Fi, digital platforms, online business, etc. So the year 2021 numerologically dominate in these areas. We can already see the way has been paved for it by the preceding circumstances of this year. Next year signifies success in these areas where the digital world and social media dominates at its peak. The switch to online business will be a milestone next year. Now, new apps will flood the markets. The year after, that is 2022, if reduced to a single digit, it gives the number 6, which denotes the planet Venus. This planet being very weak in the global horoscope this year and the next year. Because of this, if you see this year, there is hotel industries, all the industries, all luxurious were not so good. So then in 2022, Venus will again rule with a sudden boom in the area of travel and tourism, airlines, hotels, restaurants, cinema, film and music industry, beauty industry, shopping, garments, alcohols, events taking place, luxurious lifestyle, love at first sight, etc. Of course, this is not possible in the year 2020 and 2021 because of... Yes, that's right, guys. Venus means living the good life. The celestial body is all about luxury. So next year, again, most of the months will be difficult for people who are in these industries. Now we will talk about the great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, which is occurring after 800 years on the 21st December this year, that is on coming Monday, where they will be less than 1 degree to each other. It is a time when the effects will be heavily felt on Earth for a few weeks to months. Astronomically, it will shine like a double planet in the sky. Without the influence of two largest planets of our solar system, that is Saturn and Jupiter, no significant event will take place in our lifespan. Their gravitational pull is so strong because of their large masses and slowest revolving speeds around the sun. After approximately every 20 years, Saturn and Jupiter comes together in one zodiac sign and are closely associated in less than 15 degrees to each other. In the past 100-year cycles, when these planets were aligned together, the following biggest malefic historical events took place. In the year 1920, there was a Spanish flu. Between the years 1939 to 1945, there was the Second World War. Between the years 1962 and 63, the most populated countries, that is India and China, were at war. In the year 1981, it was the beginning of HIV virus. Between the years 1999 to 2001, there was a Kargil war between India and Pakistan. There was worldwide anxiety about nuclear bomb being used by these countries. Massive earthquake in Bhuj in India. 9/11 Twin Tower incident occurred. Between December 2019 to 30th June 2020, there was the Australian fires, America-Iran tussle, volcanoes, America riots, protest, and COVID-19 pandemic worldwide with lockdowns. And between 20th November 2020 to 4th April 2021, we will see the highest number of COVID-19 cases and will be very tough for the world. If you noticed from my research, in 50% of these time periods, whenever this occurs, it negatively affects the world, giving birth to a pandemic type of situation. This is also for me one important factor which I used to predict this worldwide disaster in 2019. We will talk more about this at the end in our third topic. So if you had been following my predictions on various platforms, you will know I clearly calculated about the second wave from 20th November 2020 onwards in many countries. This was stated at the time when we were in the first lockdown stages early this year. Following this, since 20th November, we are witness to the alarming number of spiked COVID-19 cases throughout the world, and South Africa is now in a second wave, unfortunately, just after 2 weeks of this configuration. I humbly advise you astrologically to be cautious again and follow all precautions for the next few months, as the planetary alignment that resulted in the first wave and lockdown has already came into alignment from 20th November and will continue until 4th April 2021. In this, Saturn and Jupiter will still be in one zodiac sign, pushing the world to return to semi-lockdown strategies such as night curfews, restrictions at social gatherings, etc. Economic recessions are expected to deepen. There would be war-type situations among two countries, unrest, major protests against governments, natural calamities with extreme weather patterns, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. On this coming Monday, when these planets will be a minimal degree apart from each other, there will be continued rise in infections in the world. As these planets edge closer in the next few weeks to months, there will be a greater increase in COVID-19 cases, and the world will get the feel of partial lockdown restrictions. We will be witness to the most strangest weather patterns, especially in South Africa. Aside from all of this, there will be an increase in road accidents, unusual incidents and weather patterns. People are already feeling more depressed now and moody compared to previous times, and not to mention the very much higher spike in COVID-19 cases. If you talk to people, they will be on edge. If you notice, there has already been many unpleasant occurrences since the 20th of November. If we follow proper protocols strictly, then we may get a chance to minimize the effect. Otherwise, our restrictions and lockdown stages will increase in the coming months. On another note, astrologically and spiritually, this conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter is a unique power and can be a big changer in our lives and in our horoscope. If we utilize it properly, it can create either a blessings or curse in our life in the near future, just like the two faces of a coin. So simply put, but also in a way difficult. We just need to change our thought process. Firstly, show your gratitude towards nature and all the people who have been instrumental in your success and upliftment. This can be done in your thoughts, actions, and letting them know. Secondly, sometimes in human nature, we become unaware of any subconscious jealousy towards others that we may harbor, and we unknowingly harm others. So ask for forgiveness. Forgiveness, please forgive me. This can be done in your thoughts, action, and letting them know. Jupiter is a very saintly planet and is considered the lord of the gurus. It is also a very merciful and beneficial planet, and now it is situated with the planet of deeds, that is karma, which is Saturn, currently in transit. Blessings from Jupiter means a nice, happy family, good spouse, children's happiness, and all round prosperity. But in order to get the blessings of this saintly planet, it is particularly important to purify your thoughts now. So be sure to step back and analyze your actions before performing it. During this great conjunction, be helpful to everyone, but especially towards kind, learned, spiritual, and religious people. This alignment occurring on Monday is almost pushing us all to keep a rigorous check on our attitude, thoughts, and action. During this time, ill thoughts can wipe out the good results of your horoscope in the near future. Just remember, these kind of calamities unfortunately do occur in human life, and we do need to be able to bear, or at least strategies, a way to deal with this. It's good to understand the situation. Knowledge is power, and when we can understand why things are happening, then we are more equipped to deal with the situation. So prepare yourself. If you or others around you are behaving just like a little on edge, then step back and analyze. Try to not to be puppet to this planetary configuration. Rather, keep a positive mind and attitude that will definitely help you and your family to pass this phase easily. Brace yourself for what may come by being mentally and physically prepared. We should all aim to improve ourselves in all aspects, especially looking inwardly with introspection to become better human beings. Now, we will look into the third aspect of our conversation, that is the life cycle of COVID-19. As you may know, we hosted a first high tea on the 11th of December 2019. Specifically, to discuss the oncoming occurrence at that time, which was the global disturbance going to occur shortly at that time. We now know that this pandemic was born on 25th to 27th December 2019 globally, when 6 planets were in one zodiac sign. If you are new, then you can follow my older FB posts, interviews, webinar, etc. for more information on this. If these 6 planets with Saturn and Jupiter were not present in one zodiac sign, then COVID-19 could have been limited only to one country, like other infections like Ebola, Zika, etc. Another interesting fact is that on the 11th of Feb 2021, again 6 planets will be in one zodiac sign, but now in Capricorn sign with lower power than last year's configuration. That will be the peak of COVID-19. Astrologically, there are 9 planets that affects us the most due to their different revolving speeds around the sun. It takes about 3 to 4 times for this configuration to come in full swing in one zodiac sign. Few times it also occurs partially. This is the first time I am revealing this astrologically and astronomical configuration, so you are the first to come to know about it. So this pandemic peak will continue until 4th April 2021. Obviously, it will vary from country to country depending on each one's destiny. On the 27th of January 2018, on Lotus F1, whilst discussing America's horoscope in an interview, I said USA will have a very difficult phase for the next 3 to 4 years. So this is why they are at the highest in COVID-19 cases, political election disputes and worst riots, etc. In the same way, WHO had declared repeatedly some time back that South Africa would be very badly hit with the pandemic. But due to our good horoscope, we were in some ways protected from that happening. Despite many not following any guidelines, we still have one of the lower death rates and highest recoveries, which WHO stated that they could not understand why, and they found it surprising. If you monitor the trends with the rand, economists were saying that it will go over 20 rand to the dollar. But here we are sitting under 15 rand to the dollar. This is where astrology comes into play, because our destiny this year is actually much better than other countries. I will discuss later when COVID-19 will die. Secondly, again, Saturn and Jupiter conjunction effect that is taking place from 16 September 2021 to 21st November 2021. Again, what will be its impact on us? So stay with us. This pandemic is a story of humankind and nature. In the age of technology, we moved so fast that we forget our role in the universe. Now is the time to rethink and make necessary changes. We are merely the galloping horses, and Mother Nature will always hold the reins. Astrologically, this is not the first of its kind and will also not be the last. However, each occurrence of this sort needs a specific approach. For the COVID-19 pandemic, we all need to do some self-analysis and soul-searching. We need to do self-evaluation, see what flaws we may have and how to overcome this. If it was not a real threat, we would never really get a chance to do so. Now, time has come to follow healthy lifestyle, doing pranayam, doing exercise, meditation, yoga, prayer and positive mindset will eventually help in building up our immune system, and even if we get exposed to this virus, we will heal quicker. We really should be appreciating our loved ones, our bodies and minds. Gratitude should be our attitude. Increase the feeling of gratitude so that we are radiate at a higher consciousness, and hopefully in some ways will become more protected. But most importantly, we need to appreciate life itself. Each day and each breath should be one of gratitude to the divine. As we all know that there were many people around the globe that have not been so fortunate to get that extra day. In our current situation, some people are struggling for life and others are struggling for food. If we are not in either of those situations, then we are still more fortunate. We really feel sorry for those who are struggling. Do not complain if we are in rain. Just know that you can choose to either enjoy by dancing in the rain, or you can feel wet and then complain. The choice is yours. It's easy to remain positive during this time, as it's just a mindset change. It's obvious that the confusion and chaos COVID-19 has currently caused are making some people behave differently. We all understand there are bills to pay, a family to feed, etc. These are routine expenditure and some may not have an income. Just remember, in this human life of ours, every problem has a solution, and this solution will come. Most people are facing similar problem, yet not everyone is walking around with a gloomy face. Some have learned how to endure and have patience until the solution appears. I will not tell you things will be all right and will end in 1 week or 2 weeks' time. You should understand it will take time so that you can prepare for it. Brace yourself and don't make the unnecessary loans. Spend wisely. Do not exceed your budget. This is a very big lesson for all of us to save money for rainy days. If you want help financially, now your family and friends will find it difficult to help you as they are also sailing in the same boat. Mental health is more vital than physical health. All diseases ultimately originates from the mind first and then affects the body. So do not have fear regarding COVID-19. In comparison to other pandemics, the mortality rate for COVID-19 is still much lower in South Africa. From what I can see, things will be normal and back to pre-COVID times in all aspects for the entire globe, and we will overcome this pandemic from 21st November 2021 when the planet Jupiter will transit over Aquarius sign. I had also said the same thing at the very early stages of COVID-19 at a time when the most predicted that it will end in a few weeks or months' time and a vaccine seemed imminent. Then I said quite adamantly with a heavy heart that this situation will take time. Now again I am telling you to anticipate that it will take time, even though there is news of vaccine etc. But astrology shows this and doesn't follow on the latest developments or what's currently trending. From this April 2020, COVID-19 started spreading its wing fully fledged. So the next April 2021, the wings will start clipping. After April 2021, the infection will begin its decline rapidly in many countries, and eventually at the end of next year, almost every country will be able to deal and contain it. It's a relief to say that it will no more have power on our lifestyle. Whatever is born must first rise and peak, then decline, and then be contained and controlled. From the 16th September 2021 to 20th November 2021, due to Saturn and Jupiter being together in one zodiac sign again, will result in a handful countries to get through last phase of COVID-19. South Africa is not one of them. Once COVID-19 is over in our country, our economy will also recover rapidly as per South Africa's horoscope. Our recession is just a temporary phase and it will follow a V-trained graph, unlike many other countries which will follow a U-trained graph. We must take life lessons from this. The years 2020 and 2021 are not the years to get everything you want. These are the years to appreciate everything you have. So now, do not have fear. Instead, follow all the government protocols and medically necessary steps to make your immune system stronger and stay safer. I just want to thank you, worldwide media, who acknowledged my prediction on this pandemic thus far. And for the world record Star 2020 recognition, thank you my dear friends and the entire Sunday Tribune team. Friends, due to many requests, I will give specific remedies for each zodiac sign because I have lot of demand for it to give. Give me a sec. Zodiac sign remedies. Aries, do control your anger. Don't overexert yourself. Taurus, do control your sweet intake. Don't be overconfident. Gemini, do take tulsi leaves, holy basil. Don't allow fear and anxiety to enter your mind. Cancer, have a ginger tea every morning. don't eat seafood. Leo, be more in sunlight. Don't let your ego get the better of you. Virgo, spend more time with your family. Don't entertain gossip. Libra, donate grains according to your body weight. Don't laze around. Scorpio, increase your intake of water. Don't overreact any situation. Sagittarius, drink turmeric milk every day. Don't be harsh in your words. Capricorn, do more prayers. Don't stay awake at night. Aquarius, do eat more citrus fruit. Don't overthink. Pisces, shower 2 times per day. Don't eat meat. Another special remedy for everybody. Firstly, have a glass of warm milk with a pinch of turmeric in it every night. Astrologically, turmeric denotes the planet Mercury. Astrologically, turmeric denotes the planet, Jupiter. And doing this would empower this saintly planet more. Also known for its Ayurvedic antibiotic properties. Secondly, have 4 to 6 tulsi leaves every day with water. Please tear the leaves and form a small bundle, then swallow with water like the way you would for a capsule. As tulsi should not be bitten into. By doing this, the planet Mercury is strengthened. Mercury controls skin and surfaces. Therefore, it would astrologically make the infection this tougher to penetrate. Also, known for its immune build-up Ayurvedically. If possible and if you can afford, then donate 7 different types of grains according to your body weight to the needy or any religious organization once a year. And fourthly, you must be humble to everybody and must pray according to your religion, according to your faith. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask. See you next time very soon. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste.